math are a very particular set of skills.
This is the Samsung Galaxy Book5 Pro, a Windows laptop with very respectable specs. Some might say Samsung have designed this to be a MacBook killer. And the competition is fierce in the laptop market. But one question you might have about this one is, if you're already a Samsung Galaxy phone or tablet owner, are there any exclusive ecosystem perks and unique features that you'll get here when buying a Samsung Galaxy Book instead of something else? Well, to help you answer that question, I'm going to show you 10 of the best and most useful Samsung Galaxy ecosystem features here on the Galaxy Book5 Pro and how to use them. And if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll give you 5 things I immediately prefer about the Galaxy Book5 Pro compared to my Apple MacBook Pro, which I've been using for a couple of years now to pretty much do most of my editing on. Number 1. So let's start with multi-control. To demonstrate this, I have the Galaxy S25 Ultra here and the Galaxy Tab S10 Ultra. Now, the first thing to do to get this to work is jump into your settings on your Android device, go to connected devices, and about halfway down the page, you'll see multi-control. Make sure this is enabled. Now go back to the Galaxy Book and here use the search bar to search for an app that's called Samsung Settings. Once you've discovered that, right click and add it to your taskbar. This is very important if you're following along with this video. And if you are following along with this video and don't have any of the apps shown in this video on your Galaxy Book, don't worry, I'm going to show you a very easy way to find them and update them all in one place. Anyway, going back to multi-control on the Galaxy Book now, if you jump into the Samsung Settings app, go to connected devices, here you'll see multi-control. Just make sure this is switched on. And now you should see your Galaxy devices showing up. And if you don't, it's probably because you're not on the same Wi-Fi network. So just make sure all of the devices are on the same Wi-Fi. And once you've linked these all up, you can now use the Galaxy Book's mouse and keyboard to control all of them. To activate this, you just need to drag your cursor to the left edge of your laptop screen and you'll see this blue bar that gradually expands the more you slide to the left. Just keep going and then that unlocks the mouse and keyboard for multi-control of all of your Galaxy devices. And with this feature enabled, you can also drag and drop files between the devices if you wanted to. For example, if you have some footage on your phone, maybe some photos on your tablet, you can drag them onto the Galaxy Book and then throw them into Adobe Premiere or DaVinci Resolve or some kind of professional Windows editing suite that you don't have on Android. That's just an example. And depending on how you set up your devices, you can actually rearrange the locations of each device around the Galaxy Book so that your mouse knows which direction to find them in. And what's interesting about multi-control is this can actually work with Samsung TVs and also Samsung monitors if you own them. Number 2. Okay, this next one is extremely useful for productivity tasks. It's something that I know a lot of Apple, Mac and iPhone users love, and it's this clever continuity feature. So to enable this, go into your Samsung settings, which should now be on your taskbar, go to connected devices and enable continue on other devices. And make sure you do the same thing on your Android devices as well. Go to connected devices, enable continue on other devices. With this setup, you can now copy and paste between all of your connected devices. So let's say you've got Google Gemini writing out your homework for you on one device, and then on the other side, you've got some reference notes that you wrote for yourself. You can actually copy and paste bits and pieces from the other devices and then combine them here on the Galaxy Book5 Pro. But don't do that. You should probably do your own homework. Okay, number 3. So this is another great feature, and this is kind of a bonus one because it's not exclusive, but it does work incredibly well with Galaxy devices. It's called Quick Share. It's essentially Android's version of AirDrop, if you've ever used a Mac. So this is a great way to send big files quickly between your devices over Wi-Fi. So for example, on the Galaxy Book, if I right click on a file, the option to share via Quick Share will appear. You just click on that and then choose where you want it to go. And that's it. It's sending over Wi-Fi at a very high speed. And the same thing applies to your Galaxy Android devices. If you want to send a file or a photo, just hold your finger down on it, hit share, and you'll see the option to quick share there, and then you should see your Galaxy Book in the list. Number 4. Okay, this is another way to share files and folders and things from your phone to your PC and vice versa. But with this method, you can actually use Windows File Explorer to do it. So once again, let's jump back into the Samsung Settings app on the Galaxy Book. And then here we're going to enable storage share. Once this is activated and you confirm the connection with your phone, you'll now be able to browse your phone's storage as if it were a hard drive connected to the Galaxy Book itself. And here you can copy and paste and drag and drop and pretty much use it in the same way you would a pen drive. Okay, again, I know this isn't exclusive to Galaxy devices, but it is very well optimized for them. And it's Microsoft's own feature called Phone Link. And there are some exclusive ways to do this with the Galaxy software, but this one works so well, so that's why I want to show it to you. It's super easy to set up. Just search for and open the Phone Link app on the Galaxy Book. On your Galaxy device, go to your settings, go to connected devices, and here you'll see the link to Windows option. Make sure that's enabled. And whilst you're on this page, it's definitely worth enabling use mobile data and instant hotspot. So once you've got the phone link set up, you'll be able to see all of your phone notifications on your Galaxy Book. You can also take and make calls via the Galaxy Book as if you were dialing from your phone. You can also receive text messages, and RCS is supported here. And also within the same Phone Link app, you can cast your phone screen to the Galaxy Book, which could be very useful for those times when you're not supposed to be using your phone. And you can also boot up Android apps within these little windows on your Windows computer, which again is also pretty nice. The Galaxy version of this is actually two apps. So there's the Galaxy Phone app and the Galaxy Flow app. I'll show you how to find those if you stick around. Okay, so if you need a laptop for conference calls, online video meetups, or even live streaming, well, you're going to like this one. Go to your Samsung settings app, go to camera share. Now on your Android device that you want to use the camera on, go to your settings, go to connected devices, and again, enable camera share. And now that this is activated, you can use the best camera on your smartphone as your webcam, which will likely be far superior to the one built into the Galaxy Book laptop. Not because that one's bad, but you just got to consider this wasn't designed for taking proper photographs or videos. However, the primary camera on your phone is. And also doing this gives you the advantage of setting up a nicer angle. And you can also make use of some of the nice camera effects that's part of the software. Okay, this one applies specifically to the Galaxy Tab if used with a Galaxy Book. So let's say you're always on the go, but you tend to need more screen real estate for the type of work that you do. Well, this is the perfect solution. On your Galaxy Book, go to Samsung's settings and enable second screen. Now on the Galaxy Tab, you want to do the same thing. Go to settings, connected devices, and then enable second screen. And on the Galaxy Book now, you should see the Galaxy Tab showing up as an available device. And there we go, that's it. You pretty much got a second screen, which is connected over Wi-Fi. So it's not going to be extremely fast, but if you're doing like video editing or something like that, and you want to have your controls off to one side and have all of the main timeline and stuff on the Galaxy Book, this could be a perfect setup. Or let's say you've got some numbers, you've got some spreadsheet stuff that you need to keep to one side whilst you're doing other stuff on the main screen. That could be another very good use case for the second screen. Or let's say you're doing some gaming and you want your chat over there on the tablet. That could be another very good use case. Okay, so this is a great feature. This is exclusive to Samsung Galaxy devices. It is, of course, Samsung Pass. And if you've used Galaxy devices in the past, you would have likely set this up already. To find this on your Galaxy Book, just go to the search bar at the bottom, type in Samsung Pass. You should see it installed here. And once you log into this, all of those passwords and pass keys that you've created on your phone or your tablet will be carried over to your Windows laptop. The only thing you will need to do is add the extension to your web browser for it to work seamlessly. It's a very convenient feature. It keeps your passwords safe and all in one place, and it will save you time. So if you do struggle with remembering passwords, I think you're really gonna like this feature. And the best part is you don't have to pay for a third-party subscription or anything. Another great exclusive feature is the Samsung Find app. If you have other Galaxy devices, once again, you've probably already set this up, but just in case you haven't, just type in Galaxy Find in the search bar at the bottom. You should see the app here. This is Samsung's own tool for locating items and devices on a map. The location of these devices will be updated by other Android users and Galaxy users who pass by near them. And here you can also keep track of all your smart tags if you have any. And with smart tags, you can give them to people or put them in bags that you want to track and just keep tabs on where things are. It's a great tool, and it's definitely something you'd want to set up with this particular laptop because it's not cheap. If it does disappear one day, or if someone nicks it, you can track it down. Okay, number 10. If you've got a pair of Galaxy Buds like these, the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro, they will work very nicely with the Galaxy Book, but you already knew that. And that's not what I want to show you. I want to show you This is how the Galaxy Buds can seamlessly switch between all of your Galaxy devices. They call this the auto switching feature. Now, to get this to work, you need to go into your Samsung settings and enable auto switch buds. And it's worth checking on your Android devices that this is also enabled. So go to your settings, connected devices, and make sure the auto switch is on there too. Now with this set up, as you hot swap between your different devices and you're working and you're taking phone calls, you're listening to YouTube videos or music, the buds will follow you seamlessly between the devices. And yes, other buds can do multi-pairing, but that works in a slightly different way to this. This has been optimized by Samsung specifically to work seamlessly between Samsung devices, and it does work well. And I kind of wish that Samsung had launched some over-ear headphones, like kind of studio headphone monitor type things, but I will say the Galaxy Book5 Pro does have an analog audio jack, so you can plug any headphones into these if you wanted to. But that seamless switching is seriously convenient. And then also you can track down the buds using Samsung Find if you lose them. So it's all kind of interconnected. So if you are still here, you probably want to know what I prefer about the Galaxy Book5 Pro over my current MacBook. Well, number one, it's thinner. Number two, the keyboard has a full numbered pad. Number three, Windows Copilot AI has its own dedicated key on the keyboard, and the AI actually works and is useful. Number four, the display quality is amazing on this laptop. It is of course a Samsung Dynamic AMOLED 2X display, and for some reason it just looks a bit sharper, it looks a bit more vibrant than my current MacBook. And number five is the touchscreen, and it might seem gimmicky, but I can tell you it's very convenient just to tap a part of the screen as opposed to swiping using the trackpad to get to that part of the screen and then tapping the trackpad. Just touching the screen sometimes is a lot faster, and gestures are also recognized. So there we go, those are just 5 quick things. And I almost forgot, I need to show you this. If you want to check if all the Samsung Galaxy Book apps for Windows are installed on your Galaxy Book and up to date, here's how to do it. Use the search bar, type in Galaxy Book Experience. This is a dedicated app from Samsung. Once you open that, you'll see the option to see all apps and services. And here you'll see everything that Samsung have created specifically for Windows laptops, including the very useful Galaxy Book Smart Switch app, which you can use for migrating all your data from your old laptop to your new one if you do decide to pick one up.